Hey everybody, we're back. You
Hi.
still can't go up this
Oh,
elevator.
right. I thought that was the right one. Apparently I'm very wrong.
Yeah, you gotta run in through here. Yay, the archives.
I just had my directions were confuzzled.
Turn around, you unlocked a shortcut already that you forgot about.
Oh, I did. I knocked the thing down.
Aw. So you guys might hear, this is a new recording session, and you may occasionally hear that noise that maybe you heard right there, some cat sneezes.
Yeah, we got a poor little guy here who's a little bit sick and sneezy.
He's got a bit of a head cold, so we're keeping an eye on him during this recording session. Might be a little bit shorter. You may occasionally hear, for the next few episodes, a cat that's a little upset, but he's a trooper. He's going to hang in there. So yeah, back to this though. So Candleheads and invasions and crystal sorcerers and all that fun stuff. So there's a lot of really cool items that we're going to find as we go through.
Oh, and this.
Yeah, as we go through this zone.
All right, fine. What?
Wow, that was all like, oh, he hit you with his waxy goop.
What is that?
It's like a super stagger.
Oh.
So now you're dead. But you got your soul, so it's fine. Man, that's a great way to start, everybody. We're what? 2 minutes into the episode, you've already got yourself dead?
Not feeling good. Not feeling good.
Nailing it. Let's blame it on the head cold.
Humphrey? Why you gotta be like that?
So yeah, there's a bunch of cool items to find here. This is kind of where you get a lot of the
Why am I...
two-handing.
Okay. Sorry.
It's where you get a lot of the cool lore about
It's almost like
Lothric.
Books full of lore.
Yeah, it's like
Binders
that.
full of women. There's nothing I can do to stop that.
Or that. Oh, that one missed. You got lucky.
Don't you fucking spit on me, you gross piece of shit.
Yeah, like the...
Okay.
Remember those?
Apparently, despite not actually getting grabbed, you can still get grabbed, as it turns out.
They don't grab you, just proximity to them makes your day worse. I'd back off.
Gray rat.
Oh, there's another one. You should maybe...
Where the fuck are these even coming from?
You should maybe move through this zone with a little bit more care.
I really just want to kill the crystal sage, so it'll leave me be.
Yeah, but maybe like a little bit more methodical, I'm thinking. Nailing it.
I don't want to, though.
I don't want
Which
to.
makes the game poorly designed.
I'm glad that you can say that in jest. I hope that wasn't jest.
We'll see.
Nailing it, killing it. So this was kind of funny. I've been watching another YouTuber play through some Dark Souls here and there, both to see like the differences between the way that we're playing.
Here it comes.
The undodgeable crystal ball.
Yay! That was fun.
As well as just because, you know, I like the guy's playthrough style. And he's been like going through like not incredibly slow, but very slowly and like carefully, and like trying not to miss anything and trying to, you know, unlock everything that he can on his first go through without like missing any of the character plots or anything like that.
Fuck, man.
And in the episode that I just watched him play, he just killed Horus and then immediately went and told Henri about it.
How'd that go for him?
Well, so what's funny is that, like I mentioned a couple, probably many episodes ago at this point, Henri's story has two potential endings, right?
Yeah.
You fuck both of them if you tell her about Horus, or him, in your case. Because if you mention where Horus is, Henri will just go down to that lake.
Mm-hmm.
And if Horus is there, Horus kills him.
Oh. Why would Horus kill him?
Because Horus was straight hollowed when you found him. Horus Hundo Hollow. Oh yeah, see? There's that gray rat fucker over there. He fell from the roof.
Is this the final countdown? No,
It isn't. You got one more spot. So now
probably could have killed him if I would have just continued to go ham.
It was a little dangerous.
Gray rats? Oh,
2 whole gray rats. How do you, like, fire gray rats?
Why? What kind of person would do that?
A crystal sage.
Your dick.
Crystal sage, you're what's wrong with America. And possibly Lothric. Actually, that might be true.
Yeah,
You
and
sure
I
did.
secretly dodged his attacks, too.
Nailed it. 100% killing it.
That's fine.
Only killing it. So now you can drop down and get that thing that you saw before. And then probably get hit by a Crystal Sage attack.
Yep. It didn't seem to do much damage.
Yeah, you kind of shook that off.
Shook that
right.
Shook that right earth, eh?
I think, did you grab the item that was up here? You did
No.
not. There's also another wax pool if
Oh,
you
that's
want.
good. Yeah, sure, I'll go ahead and do that.
So,
There's also a lever in there, but I assume I turn off the grabby hands at some point? Or I'll
maybe
get straight.
maybe the lever turns it off.
Yeah, you thought you were gonna get me, but you didn't. You
Bitch.
fucking...
I bet
I
there's
feel
some-
like just calling them, like, a candle is like a...
what they want to be.
well, no, it's like, it's what I would call them if, like... It seems like an insult. Like, if I were to be like, you fucking candlehead...
But you
Like,
feel like
but,
if you-
they'd be like, yeah, thanks.
oh, you noticed. You noticed I was a candlehead.
Yeah, exactly. Which is weird.
Right.
Why
So
did that come up out of the floor? What's happening?
they come out of books.
Oh. That
Oh
makes
no!
sense.
Here it comes! Here it comes!
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, I think you got. Did you get waxed?
I guess so, yeah.
That wasn't great. I'm not gonna lie. That was a pretty bad time. All right, so while he recovers from the mental anguish of being petrified,
Like, I get
that
that the candle dudes, like, they're really kind of non-threatening, but that's just, it's not a good way to die. It really isn't, you know?
well, yeah, that was kind of some serious unluck.
Is what we're doing?
Yeah, that's how this is gonna go down this time. You get what you deserve, Crystal asshole. Okay, so I'm gonna finally get this lore out. I swear.
Yeah. So Henri and...
No, it has nothing to do with Henri. I mean, I guess to just finish that story up, if you send Henri down there, and you didn't kill Horus, Horus was hollowed, so Horus just kills Henri.
Right.
If you send Henri down there and you've already killed Horus,
So why do they come
then
out of those books but not these books, Justin?
different books. Books contain different words and things, Brandon.
Words do not equal hands.
They do in a world in which magic is a
I
real
hate
thing.
you.
Horus will, if Horus is alive, Henri will, just like be sad because Horus's dead body will be there and will eventually hollow themselves. That might be for the best. You kind of needed him to move a little bit so that you could get some good attacks on in without any danger of running into other people. Yeah, do that damage? Oh, not quite.
Motherfucker. I'm gonna ruin you.
And everything you stand for.
Hey. Come
You
on.
probably don't need to kill those ones, but I mean, if you want to.
I'm gonna because...
Fuck them.
Yeah.
That's a good reason. Do you remember, we're getting to the point now where we're almost at the end of the game, so I get to start finally talking about the opening cinematic.
Sure.
I don't know how much of the opening cinematic you actually remember.
Not that much, all things considered.
But
Oh, well,
so there
I
was
remember of it.
3 dudes, right?
Yeah.
That were mentioned. The Abyss Watchers.
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 I know it's been a while. Go on.
Yorm and Aldrich. There was no mention of Lothric, even though he seems to be the person that you're heading towards, according to that giant throne.
Right.
There was also... Oh. Okay, you're good. There was also stuff that was mentioned. The words that were used were something along the lines of the linking of the fire has been threatened.
Sure.
I don't know if you remember that particular turn of phrase, but it was used. You can go in there if you want,
What?
or you can go in around the outside and get that guy dead.
Oh.
I don't know how easy it is to get back up here once he's dead, but I feel like you really want to kill him, so I wanted to bring it up as an option.
Understand.
Boom, boom. He's
Yeah.
dead forever. He doesn't come back.
God, I hope not.
Hey, you got a crystal scroll
Ooh.
for all the spells you know. anything learned.
Anyway, go on.
Linking of the fire has been threatened. That was like a very specific turn of phrase that they used.
Sure.
And what they were speaking to is the fact that Lothric here was supposed to link the fire. That was what was mentioned on the back of his throne. It said last of his line, or last hope of his line, or some such nonsense.
Sure.
He was like part of a royal line that was supposed to
God, hands. Yeah.
create an heir that would link the fire.
Okay.
So he decided he didn't want to. Because, you know.
He just decided he was going to be the Dork Lord?
Well, yeah, that's one potential. And also, well, I don't want to give too much away. There's some other outlying factors that we'll learn about fairly soon.
Sure.
But, get him. I'm not even sure those monsters are backstabbable, but I appreciate the attempt. So, instead, they went to...
Kept going.
This is a little bit of my headcanon. I don't know how true this particular next chunk is, but I think that at this point in the cycle of the world, like the linking of the fire has become something that like is actually like well known as a thing that happens, and there are people who are like trying to make sure that it does happen.
Sure, that seems reasonable.
Which is why like priestesses try to become fire keepers and things like that. And so when Lothric was like, nah, they're like, okay, well, whoa!
Not dead.
He should have been dead. He should have absolutely been dead. So much frustration in this zone already.
Damage numbers should only come in like 5s. Oh my god. I feel like every single enemy in this game, like every time I get to a new zone, I'm like, hey, you know, the stuff in the last zone I left with like 2 life, so let's put some points into strength so it doesn't happen anymore.
That does happen a lot to you.
Motherfucker.
There is some good news about
Crystal
that,
Sage
though.
is dead?
The Crystal Sage stays dead.
That's exciting.
So
I'm super glad of that, even though the most dangerous thing in this fucking zone is apparently getting covered in wax. If I dunk my head in wax, can I not get covered in wax? Like,
no, but I think that you can get closer to them without them being like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be here. I don't know that for sure because I literally did it one time and then I was like, why would I ever do this? I never tried again.
And I hate it. Yeah, I know that feeling. I gotta go upstairs. Fuck you.
But yeah, so they like fell back to a secondary plan once Lothric was like, I'm not going to do it.
Sure.
And the secondary plan was to call up the people that had already linked the fire once and be like, hey, if we get enough of you, that's his wax attack. I think that what that does is make your poise basically 0, so getting hit like does a crazy stun on you. So they called up the people that had linked the fire before, right? The Lords of Cinder.
Right, just, got them on the phone.
Yeah, well, I think they rang a bell because, Dark Souls, you ring bells.
Yeah.
And you need more than just one of those to do it because they've already used their soul to link the fire, so they had to call up like 3 of them on the phone.
Yep.
Call them on their cell phone. And then they were like, you know what, it kind of sucked the first time.
I don't want to do it
again. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm just not. And so then they had to fall back to their third backup plan, which was to awaken you and your kind, which are the Unkindled. I don't know if I've talked about what the Unkindled are before. Have I mentioned it to you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think I had.
Yeah.
So the Unkindled are people that tried to link the fire and failed.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
So you are Unkindled Ash, right?
Sure.
You're Ash in the same way that like the Lords of Cinder are. It's just that the Lords of Cinder were Ash that was kindled because they...
Motherfucker!
I'll lay off the lore here while you get killed by another Irithyll Wandering Knight. Yep, keep your block up. It's pretty quick. Don't forget, you can just leave this room if you need to let your shit go down. I don't think he'll follow you too far. I could be wrong about that.
Well, let's find out so I can get petrified while I'm fighting this dude.
There you go. That's the spirit. And he has followed you.
That's fun.
Maybe he won't follow you downstairs. He does not know how ladders work.
He's still pissed, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, you failed to hit him 4 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Did you leave me be, sir?
Let's find out.
Sir?
Sure. Let's pretend like he's dead forever now.
You probably have some of that,
So, like, do they come out of the spicy ones? Yeah, they do. Alright.
You should have some of that blue moss as well. Oh, no, he's still
Motherfucker!
Yeah, no, I think he's gonna follow you to the ends of the earth. You hear me? To the ends of the earth.
Hey.
Descended, in a way.
Blue moss.
Yeah, you have some rime blue moss clumps. They're similar to the poison bloomin' onions.
They're just a different flavor of bloomin' onion.
Yep. I should make all your frostbite go away.
Cool. Now I can go fight, I guess.
I mean, I guess you'll be unable to use it in battle with him, but as long as your health isn't like at a sliver, you can always just fall down this hole and then use it and then come back up and hurt him some more.
Yeah, so that's exciting, I guess.
I don't know about exciting. That's a bit of a strong turn of phrase. Oof. There he goes. And the hits. Oof. Oh, you got the block off. Okay. Well, oh, he found a way down.
He did. He does that.
It was only a matter of time. I actually wasn't sure if he could get down here. Okay.
He can, he just really needs a lot of training in how to do it.
Man, these guys are just so aggressive. I know that that's like kind of Irithyll Knight things. Like almost everything that you fought from Irithyll was pretty aggressive. But still, like, they just do not give you any good openings. Alright, here comes the frostbite. It's about to happen. Oh, nope. You're okay? Ooh.
This is the worst.
It's pretty bad. I don't know about the worst.
Well, like, the frostbite, it just goes down so slowly. Oh, that's because even being near him
Yeah.
makes it go up. That's cool. Well,
Alright, so that wasn't too bad, and now you can't be frostbitten again for a little while. I think that the only real disadvantage is that you lose stamina faster.
and die.
Well, maybe we'll not go in that room then.
I'm going in that room.
We're doing it.
I'm gonna kill the fuck out of him somehow.
If you don't miss your slam, you should be in a much better situation. I mean, that's 100% true.
If you hit him, you'll do a better job at killing him.
I mean, that I feel like you did need to know that. You very rarely hit him. If you had hit him more times, he'd be dead, and you would not be.
Well, I spent most of my time that time trying to just have a decent amount of health so that when I got frostbitten, I didn't immediately die.
Well, poor kitty. I'm not super crazy sure.
You piece of goddamn garbage. All right, yeah.
I'm not super crazy sure that the act of becoming frostbitten actually makes you take any
I
damage.
thought it did.
It seemed like it didn't that time around. You took only a tiny sliver. It could have been
Maybe
frostbite
it's just because
damage.
most of the time that I end up getting frostbitten is right after I eat a fucking
Yeah, it's because he hit
sword
you,
to the head.
right?
Yeah. I really don't like these gray rats.
Yeah, the fact that their
What
swords
just exploded behind me?
probably nothing. Probably nothing worthy of ever thinking about again.
Oh.
He's just looking the other way. He's got other things to do. How does this gray rat have a Titanite chunk?
Who knows?
That is
I'm gonna figure out a way to backstab you.
Not-
Okay, well,
That's not a cheap item, gray rat, son of gray rat.
okay.
Okay, one more guy to kill through the forest of hands.
The fallen bullshit.
Wait for that, and slam him!
Okay.
He died? He's super
Oh
dead?
yeah, he's dead.
Good.
Should have done like 900 damage.
Okay.
Okay, now for this fucking dick tickler.
Okay. Dick Tickler round 2.
4, 3, a million. Fucking.
I mean, do we want to count all the other times that this exact same enemy type has killed you? Is that
No.
fair?
No.
Okay. That's just this one. I think this is round 3 then. Let's get him. Come on and slam. Boom! Okay, that was not where I was. Thank you for swinging that way. Boop. Now, I think that it takes a good 3 hits to stagger these guys. Yeah, 3rd hit stagger. Whoa. Dude. Lay off. Thank you for the breath attack so that I can get a heal. If you hovered in the air for longer than a person should be able to hover in the air.
Yep. This dude is basically made of limbs. Even his neck is a limb.
Yeah, very, very dancer-like in that way. Whoa.
Yep.
I guess that did maybe a sliver through the shield. Got him.
Thank Christ.
All right. There you go.
Oh, good.
All this stuff.
Now I can dress like a bitch.
Is it the type of armor a bitch would wear?
This better be important.
I don't think it is. Welcome to the room that had nothing in it but an Outrider Knight.
Cool, thanks. That's exciting.
Cool beans.
I'm glad. I'm super happy about that.
Well, no, there's a real thing.
Yeah, it's this dude's
Probably
jacking
another
it post.
Probably another scroll.
Yeah, imagine that, a spell in the archives.
I personally
Beware of liar. Yep.
was surprised. Maybe we should at least read that particular one just because it took you so long to get it. Oh, that's not fair. Don't do that.
That's what I wanted to do. No, that's what I wanted to do.
There we go.
Is this
Spells.
Is it this one?
Fight.
Sorcery imparted by the first of the scholars when Lothric and the Grand Archives were but young. Fires a torrential valley of souls. The first of the scholars doubted the linking of the fire. Was alleged to be a private mentor to the royal prince. Would that be the first of the scholars? Would you say that he had sinned at some point?
So that is a theory that's out there. Is that one of the scholars, is the scholar that convinced Lothric that it was not necessary to link the fire was Aldia.
That is where I would put most of my biscuits.
There's also people that make a claim that it may have been Logan as a scholar.
What, didn't Logan literally lose his tits?
Yeah, so that one makes less sense. It also could have been that crystal sage that you just murdered, though that doesn't quite add up as well for first. Another theory, one of the ones that I subscribe to the most, is... Ooh, is he going off the edge? Go! Oh, okay, he did it. Yay, it happened. Yay!
We did it, Reddit!
The one that I subscribe to the most is that the first of the scholars...
Why did I come out here? Yes?
May have been Pontiff Solivan, who himself was crazy.
Yeah, I guess.
And a very powerful mage/scholar.
Yeah, I thought it was more... Oh, hey, fuck. I totally forgot about this. Anyway.
So you can jump down there and get some more gear. There's some stuff to be had. I think a crystal lizard if you walk along the top of the bookcases.
Mother of fucking God.
But there may be a shortcut straight ahead, so you might want to do that instead.
Fuck it.
I don't remember. There's one more shortcut in this area. I can't remember if it is here or... Yes, this is it. This is the one.
Is this the thing?
We're about to find out.
There's the button. Pressed it.
Yay! This
Real quick.
Way the dragon. That's what you meant to do, not praise the sun.
Nope.
Hey,
Where am I?
look, a door. What have we got?
Pull the lever!
Oh, is that not a door? Oh, that was a door.
I think it was a bookcase.
And now we have unlocked things.
Oh, you're
Grey rats.
Okay.
Oh, another one. So yeah, that's a
Where
disadvantage.
am I?
That's a disadvantage to taking this shortcut is that you have to go through 2 grey rats.
Eh.
Is that... Are you hearing that clicking noise? Is that something we should be worried about?
I am.
Is there a bomb in this room, Brandon?
I figured it was the cat.
I think we're about to die, Brandon.
Well,
Okay, if this episode gets cut short, it's because the room exploded.
and we somehow managed to still upload it to YouTube.
Yes, we both survived and the computer survived, but we felt it was necessary to stop recording.
Yes. Oh, I think it's just raining like a motherfucker?
Oh, yeah, there was a thunderstorm that was incoming. That's probably it. Okay,
Should be.
no need to panic. It is just a rain bomb.
Yes.
Okay, so, continuing. Hey, they're practicing their spells. That's probably all that's happening. Or he's really, really, really bad at aiming. Whoop. And a whoop.
I'll take aiming for 500.
Oh, there's one
Okay.
behind you, too. Neat. Wow, this place is full of scholars. It's almost like it's an archive. Everything here
And
sucks.
there's the wax for some reason.
Everything here sucks. This whole zone, I think, has significantly more deaths on you than several
Most
of the bosses
bosses.
that you have fought. Like, I think at this point it's probably non-Nameless King bosses.
It's like Grand Archives, Nameless King, Pontiff.
Well, it's probably Nameless King, then Grand Archives, then Pontiff.
Maybe.
I mean, let's be reasonable here. You've probably only died like 6 times. Just ignore them and take your shortcut.
Yeah, the thing that I'm not super thrilled about this zone, and I know that I bitch a lot, but I'm going to continue to do it.
I mean, yeah.
Top quality bitching that people have come to expect from this channel.
Wow, now that's a little bit like self-important, man. Top quality. I mean, you're probably B grade bitching.
B plus at least. Yeah, I don't like this zone. It feels like it was just designed to mostly be rude. Like, it's not like if you take your time, you can kill these dudes without ending up in the shit hands. It's like, we're gonna put this dude inside of the shit hands. Haha, have fun with that, you cheeky little fuck.
Yeah, and it's also one of the areas where, like, the first time in particular that you run into these hands, like, you really don't have a good
I don't know
hope.
what the fuck they do, or how they work, and they keep making noise. It's not like they're ticking your thing up, like, you keep taking a little damage, so you're like, like the whole time. It's just not great.
Yeah, and the bookcases themselves, you can't tell which ones they're going to come out of. Like, they put items like that where you kind of have to take damage. I mean, now, again, just to play the counterpoint, this is... Oh, roll it. Rolling. You're through. You're free. Okay. Whew.
Motherfucker! Why are my souls up there?
Just to play the counterpoint, you're in one of the last areas of the game.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know it's late game and all that sort of stuff, but it's like... it doesn't feel like it was designed to be difficult, it just feels like it was designed to be kind of douchey. They were just like, this zone is just kind of a clusterfuck, but we're just going to justify that by the fact that it's late in the game.
I don't think that's true at all. I think that's just you bitching. I think that's your B quality bitch right there.
I don't. Because like I said...
Well,
a lot of
obviously
this,
you don't.
like-
You said it aloud, dude. No, but I mean, just to make my point, like right there, you handled that area without too much trouble.
I mean, I almost got petrified.
Yeah, you almost did, but that was also because you were going for like item runs and stuff.
Yeah.
You
it's
killed
just-
almost all of the people that were there with taking very, very little damage, and you're still playing it a little bit aggressively.
Well, sure, but again, it's not... Oh my goodness. It's not Dark Souls. Oh my god, go a fucking way! Like, now, I just gotta sit here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really get it, like, I mean, yeah, sure, I could have been like, you know what? I'm willing to bet that, that lizard's probably a trap. And I mean, sure, maybe I should have seen it coming, but if I wanted it or needed it for my weapon, now I just gotta sit here and rotate my camera around this really weird onion head while we do a voiceover for like another 30 seconds.
It is true that one thing I definitely don't like is that there's, at least that I know of, there's not a way to make that bar go away.
Yeah.
There's not an item for that particular curse buildup that, like, you could use.
Maybe the Fleshbite ring.
Maybe. I mean, there is probably a curse bite ring or something, but, like, once it's built up, you have no choice but to wait.
Yeah, and, like, again, the thing is, Dark Souls is all about, yeah, you can avoid this if you're, you're good, you know how to dodge, you mess with mechanics, whereas you can't really with those. Like I said, they positioned a lot of the priests to be right next to the thing, so that you need to just, like, you just gotta take it if you want to kill them, and they're all casters.
Yeah,
so you can't really lure them out.
That is true.
So, that's what I find douchey about it. Like, I mean, I get, yeah, curse isn't a new thing, God knows, but...
God knows.
It's just, it seems like there isn't any way to perfect run it, You just kind of gotta accept the fact that you're gonna get pooped once or twice.
I
get a
can
gargoyle.
I pick up what you're putting down. Yeah, but it's like a little baby gargoyle. It's probably
It's
fine.
one of them rock gargoyles or whatever. This isn't, if I swear to God, if I have to fight 2 gargoyles up on this roof,
You're gonna lose your shit.
oh man. Enemy ahead, but above. Oh yeah,
Hey,
you're
look, a
right.
gargoyle.
Cool.
Hey, look, a
All right.
gargoyle.
What?
He hit his shield wing.
But I got hurt.
That I have no answer for.
Also,
This
I
one
don't
has a
remember-
face.
I gotta remember these having skulls. Maybe it was because the ones that I was fighting just didn't have heads.
They specifically didn't have heads. We called it out, in fact.
That sounds like
Is this the mace version of them rather than the?
He's got fire. That's the best I can do for him.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a spear. The mace ones we found were easier the last time you fought them.
Yes.
You're handling this guy fairly handily so far.
Backhand, backstab, not backhand. I'm sure I can backhand it.
I mean, there's a tail in the way. I doubt it. With your shield, with your wingling shield. Oh, nope.
You're really getting on the nerves here, buddy. Broseph.
Broside. No, I don't feel like he's the Lord of the Broshin.
No, not at all.
Because now he's
Cool.
dead. So
I
next
guess I'll
time,
take that item.
well, we'll pick up the item. It's a Titanite
Cool, I'm
chunk.
glad I came over here.
100%
Anyway, go on,
worth it.
yes.
Next time, I think we're hopefully going to finish this hellscape. How does that sound
I
to
would
you?
be so happy.
I'd be so happy if this place, I never needed to see it again.
Yep.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.